And shout out to all the beat face honeys that y'all take time and create these masterpieces. I'm gonna tell you what my issue is with that. If I spend all that time doing that work, I need this face to last me for the week. At least a good 3 days. When it comes to makeup and face and all of that, I need to make it last forever. Not forever, but you get what I mean. All right, today we're going to have a fun video. You will not find me doing a lot of makeup tutorials because I'm just not the one. I am not the beat your face girly. I'm not that. But with the little bit I do, I feel like it goes a long way. Let me give a disclaimer. I am overdue for an eyelash appointment. So I'm going Tuesday and they are looking crazy. And now that I've drawn your attention to how crazy my lashes are looking, you probably won't be able to unsee it for the rest of this video, but we're gonna get on with it. Today's video is going to be a lip bar video. Yes, I have recently discovered lip bar. These are the matte lipsticks, but I started with 4. I just went back and bought 3 more. So let me get started. I'm doing this video because I want you to see how different colors look on my complexion. Because when I was in the store and I was like, oh, I wonder how this is gonna look. And I was pulling up videos. I was like, oh, let me try to find somebody that had my complexion. And I'm not gonna say it wasn't there, but it was a little feat. But the videos that I did see were helpful. So maybe I'm hoping this video will be helpful to somebody else. So I'm going to start with, because I did put some on this morning when I went to church and I wiped it off after breakfast. So I'm just going to make sure we're starting with the clean lip because apparently there was still some left on there. So I think we're good enough right now. So let me show you all of the colors that I have. So the first one up is going to be Muse. Is that even in focus? Second one up, I'm gonna stay with the purples. I got this poppin' purple. Poppin' purple is actually like my favorite color. I have that in a lipstick, so I'm glad I have it in this. This one is called Prima Donna. Prima Donna, and you can see the difference between Prima Donna and Muse. Muse, I could say could be an everyday lipstick when you want just a little zhuzh. You don't wanna pop out on them, but you just want to give a little zhuzh, then I would go Muse. But when you want to pop out on them, I'm gonna pop out with Prima Donna. I'm excited. I haven't tried this one, but I do have a lipstick that's one of my favorite colors. Another we're gonna pop out on them look or color is called It Girl. So this is that pink. I am proud of myself for getting out of the box and trying these because, you know, sometimes we're like, you know, the darker skin tone shouldn't do like the pinks, or I got the brown. I'm trying a brown. I feel like, yes, it's for everybody. You do it right, because I have some other like pink things that I bought and it's just like, that ain't it. So if you get the right shade and I think you put on the liner and do the whole look, you'll be good. Again, the most I'm doing is liner and some lip gloss. All the levels and the different colors, you're not getting that over here. Next, we are going to move on to the shades of red that I got. So we are going to start with Hot Mama. I'm going to say this is a pop out on them. You want that red lip. If there's a brighter red than this, I would probably try the brighter red too, to really pop out on them. But we're going to see how this works. And then this one is the more subdued red. Like, I'm giving red, but I'm giving class. And yes, this could be an everyday one if you want to do a red. It's called Bawse Lady. Not Boss, B-O-S-S. It's called Bawse, B-A-W-S-E. Okay. Did I mention that this is a Black-owned brand company? Let me stay in my lane. Okay. Next up, I was going to say this is the brown family, but I think one might be more in the red family, one might be in the brown. So the next step we have, yes, I wanted a deep red. So I feel like this needs to go with the red family. No, we're putting it back on the brown. So this one is Rebel. I might be most excited about this one. Oh, when I see it on other people, oh, a good lip. And I said good lip, just a popping, it just makes your lips pop. I feel like with lipstick, even if the rest of your face isn't done or it's lightly done, that lipstick is gonna set it off. And then if your face is beat, the lipstick still can stand, it can stand alone, or it can just set it off. So yeah, I love it. And then this last one, the one I'm excited about. No, I'm excited about this one. The one I was like, we're gonna try it because I love seeing the browns. I would never think to get a brown. And granted, there were different browns. They have one called Low Key, and there might be something else. And they have all kind of shades. This one is called, wait, let me go back. Did I show Rebel? This one is Rebel. And then this one is Savage. So I'm gonna work down the color wheel. I'm gonna start with It Girl, then we're going to Prima Donna, then we're going to Muse, then we are going to Hot Mama, then we are going to Bawse Lady, we're gonna go Savage, and then we're gonna go Rebel. Let's get started. So I'm gonna tell you, a little goes a long way. One, when I first bought this, I was disappointed because I thought it said it was non-transferable. So I thought once you blot, like it doesn't show up. And I have recently, or for the past year or so, fallen in love with like lip stains. So I thought this was like going to be more in the lip stain category. So I was disappointed at first. But as I wore it, I realized it may transfer, but it lasts all day. Like you don't have to reapply this. And you can if you want to, brighten it up some, but I could put it on in the morning and it lasts the whole day. So this is what pink is giving me. Of course, when it's more matte, it's going to transfer less, but I find that once I put some moisture, something on it, and they have a lip gloss. Yeah, I'm going to use what I have until it's done. So we put some Vaseline to moisten up the lip. This is the color, the shade, the pink. If you want to wear it just like this is what it's giving. I'm gonna go with the outline. I always use black eyeliner. I know you could like use the darker tone of the color. Like maybe I could use I don't know what purple be. I'm not sure about those combinations. Remember, this isn't my jam. So let me just put on this black, and you might be screaming like, don't use black. And when you go to my high school days, y'all, back in the day, I used to just put on black. It used to be black and just lip gloss. So that was a time. So it's not a deep black, but it just gives it some of an outline. So this is what It Girl is giving. I could probably get it darker. Let's see, we want to get it darker. Let's see what happens if we add some more. Just a little bit, because again, it does go a long way. So that darkened it up. Let's have some contrast in there. So again, don't come for me. I'm not the beat face girl. I'm not there. This is good enough for me. I just want a nice lip. So, It Girl. All right, It Girl is off. All right, next up we are going to Prima Donna. And this is one I'm excited to try. So I have the Vaseline on. I know that it would transfer a lot if I went to drink right now. So maybe I'll try the Vaseline and just let it sit for a little bit. So this is it without any outline. I like it. I knew I would like it. This is the lipstick the purple that I really love. This is an NYC matte lipstick. I feel like this pops a little bit more with the colors, like it has either some metallic or something in it. I was gonna say that's a regular lipstick, but that's a matte lipstick. This is a matte lipstick, but this one just lasts. Like this is gonna last. Okay, now it's feeling better. It's feeling like it's mattening up. Yes, this would be a go-to. I said this one was gonna be like if you wanna pop out on them. So yeah, it's giving I'm popping out on you, but I could also see this, it's kind of toned down. I could also see, to get it brighter, trying to mix these two. Again, I'm no expert, but I said I would try. But check out some of my other glasses haul videos. All right, we are down 2, we're on to number 3, and then we'll have 4 more to go after this one. All right, this one is Muse. So this I see as a more of a, this could be like your just everyday. Honestly, it ain't on there perfectly. I could go back there, but y'all know what we're doing. So it's giving purpley red. Let me not try to overcomplicate this thing. All right, let me take these pictures. All these colors don't play. You see it starting to bleed over into like my face. I tell you, these things last. They last. All right, number 4. All right, this one is ready. Now we are into the reds. We're going Hot Mama. This is what it's giving. No liner. And I don't think I truly need the liner. I guess I'm just so used to it. But feel free to chime below if you're like, no, you need to use a different kind of liner or whatever. You can give me some tips. I tell you, I'm not spending 30 minutes to an hour doing anything to my face. My face routine is less than 10 minutes. It might even be 5. It might even be 5. But how about this Hot Mama though? Oh, check, see if I had lipstick on my teeth. Let me take these pictures. All right, we do, of course, we're gonna have a little bit of carryover, but trust me, it's not much. It is not much. Let me give my lips some love. And y'all know why I'm putting on these glasses, right? Because at the beginning I told y'all, these eyelashes. So when I take these pictures, don't need you focusing on that. Next up, we have Bawse Lady. I wanna say this is the popular one. And I'll try to do some comparisons. You can see how Bawse Lady compares to Hot Mama. So this is Bawse Lady. I gotta put some respect on it when I say it. Bawse Lady. All right, I'm gonna take this picture. Bawse Lady did not come to play. We are having a little time getting her off. We're going in with vitamin E oil. The staining, the pigmentation is pigmenting. I want to get all this color off, but the more I rub my lips, I feel like they need a massage, a steam treatment, or something. I think we're good enough. We're going in with Savage. I was most shockingly surprised about this one. I did try it this morning going to church, and I started to put it on and I was like, oh no. And I went to go and put some pink in between to give it some contrast, and I wasn't loving that. So we're just gonna go straight brown. In case you're wondering, there's no music playing. This is what Savage is looking like on my melanin. Because I mixed it with the pink this morning, or tried to put pink in here, and I was like, oh, let me cover that up. And I showed my daughter, I was like, what do you think about my brown? She was like, that looks pink. So I think it gave it more of like a mauve when you mixed it. So feel free to mix and match and play. I'm having a hard time telling where my, because it's irritated. I need to go with some little moisturizer on my skin. My skin is already sensitive anyway. Okay. Yo, I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. See, this is the color that I went in with earlier today. So it was like this, it says tender, but it's like this pink. I would like to get an actual nude. I think that would look nice. I think. So this is what it's giving. What do you guys think? I feel like the bottom needs a little more brown. Oh, not brown, but liner. Some more contrast. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop because at this point I feel like you can't even really tell. So let me take this picture. For this one, I feel like this would look really good with like browns and yellows and beiges and yeah, those colors. I'm not mad at it. I actually like it. I actually like it. All right, we are on to our last one. And this was, I wanna say out of all of them, probably my favorite one. Well, these two are new. So I was really looking forward to trying, no, I'll take that back. These three are new. I'm probably looking forward the most to trying this one. So I hope it gives what it's supposed to give, or what I expect it to give. In case you can't tell, I do like it. I like it a lot. And this is Rebel, our last and final one. I'm not gonna spend too much time fixing this. Oh, make sure you do your T-checks. Okay. Yes, I love this one. This could be an everyday one. I feel like this one, I was gonna say this one could have been called Bawse Lady, but I can see why this one is Rebel. Like, it's whatever. I feel like this is like commanding. This lipstick commands a presence. I love them all, but yeah, I think Rebel's gonna have a special place in my heart. So let me take this picture and I'll be back. Right, we did it. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed these looks. I hope that if you were thinking about getting a color or trying a color, that you are going to go out there and buy it and support this Black owned brand. Shout out to the Lip Bar. Yes, I'm a fan. Still got lipstick on my teeth. But before I sign out, I will just say here, yes, if y'all are normally here for my hair videos, because that's the normal videos that you normally get, I finally found my short vacation summer look that still allows me to look like myself. So you can check out that video next. If it's not live, then please go ahead and subscribe so that you don't miss it when it does go live. Let me know which one of these was your favorite. I still think I'm going Prima Donna, and Rebel will probably be my favorite. Granted, I love them all, but yeah, and I feel like me and the brown are gonna get more acquainted. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Y'all, I feel like a lash is doing something so crazy, so I can't wait to get them done. I hope you are well. Share with me any tips that you have. But again, know my limitations. Know what box I'm living in. And shout out to all the beat face honeys that y'all take time and create these masterpieces. I'm gonna tell you my issues with that. If I spend all that time doing that work, I need this face to last me for the week, at least a good 3 days. So that's why, like with my hairstyles, they're lasting me for the week. And this, I am in straight heaven when I tell you I'm not doing anything. So you can understand why when it comes to makeup and face and all of that, I need to make it last forever. Not forever, but you get what I mean. All right, I'm really signing out here. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for your support, and I will see you in my next video. Have a positive, peaceful, and productive day.